All right, folks, here is something I see a lot, a question I get a lot of the time. Hey, I've got all these extra copies of assignments from Google Classroom when I select to make a copy for each student, and they're cluttering up my Google Drive. Well, in reality, they're not cluttering up your Google Drive. They're just up here in your quick access because they're things that you recently made. But if you scroll down into your actual Google Drive here, you can see there's the Jamboard I just made, and it is only my copy that is physically showing up in the main level of my Google Drive. Okay, all these copies for the students and everybody else that has their own student copy, it's not here in my main Google Drive. It is buried down inside my Google Classroom folder. So if you just ignore this quick access up there and scroll down into your Google Drive, you can find whatever you're looking for very quickly and easily. Okay, when you're using Google Classroom and you're making copies for students, it's also going to clog up this recent files area as well. It's often going to cause a lot of your copies that you make for each student to clog up this recent files. So again, just make sure you go to Google Drive. Don't worry about the quick access. Everything that you're making in your drive should still be right down here and just as easily accessible. So let's go ahead and dig a little bit further just for some confirmation here. We can see I've got this Jamboard I made, nothing to see here. I've assigned it in Google Classroom. Copy for each student right here. Google Jamboard, 166 of them are assigned. They are up here in my quick access, not in my main drive, but if I go to Classroom and I find that Classroom's folder, I go inside that Google Classrooms folder. Here is my folder for this assignment Jamboard copy for each student. And the 166 copies for all of the people in my Google Classroom, their assignments are actually here 1, 2, 3 levels down inside my Google Drive. Again, I can go back to my main Google Drive, and they are not here. They are not clogging up my main Google Drive.